helium-filled messengers of hope. War in the Middle East. Israeli forces drive spearheads across the Sinai Peninsula, west to the Suez Canal, south to the entrance of the Gulf of Aqaba, breaking the blockade, capturing the west bank of the Jordan River, and occupying the old city of Jerusalem. The first crippling blow came early in the four-day war, when the Arab Air Force was destroyed on the ground in air raids on 25 bases in 3 countries, Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. Israel's new defense minister, General Moshe Dayan, hero of the 1956 Sinai campaign, was instrumental in mapping his nation's battle plan. The sudden swiftness of the Israeli army crushed UAR forces with a combined air and ground 1-2 punch. Egypt's charges that U.S. and British air units aided Israel are vigorously denied, while diplomatic relations are broken. Efforts toward a ceasefire continue at the United Nations. U.S. Ambassador Arthur Goldberg introduces the peace plan. An immediate debate is started in the Security Council representing 15 nations. While the United States and Russia disagree on the wording of the resolution over troop withdrawal, Israel's Foreign Minister Abba Eban charges UAR President Nasser plotted the murder of a state. The vote is finally taken and the resolution adopted unanimously. Word continues to come from the battle zone, telling of sweeping Israeli victories. Next day, Egypt accepts the UN ceasefire, joining Jordan. This left Syria facing Israeli forces alone. The United Nations arena remains in the world spotlight because of the many questions raised by the short but decisive Middle East war. With Israel now controlling the Sinai Peninsula, all approaches to the Suez Canal, Old Jerusalem, Bethlehem, and the Gulf of Aqaba, the diplomatic struggle now begins. Trouble among the emerging nations, as buses line up to carry civilian volunteers to Nigerian army recruiting centers. Some 10,000 citizens answered their government's call to arms. Nigeria's rebel eastern state, the Republic of Biafra, declared its independence, setting off an unofficial war. Even women leave their homes and jobs to volunteer for military service. Nigeria is attempting to regain the breakaway state and declared that if necessary, Biafra will be crushed by force. Time was when a bank was for the deposit or withdrawal of cash. Nowadays in New York State, it's the spot to go for some legal gambling. Early birds line up to buy the $1 state lottery tickets, a $1 million gamble to benefit education. It's a monster monthly raffle. Prizes total $300,000 with 240 tickets drawn for each million sold. Winners get from $150,000 to $100,000 with a $250,000 annual booby prize for losers. You're aboard a U.S. Navy Skyhawk jet over North Vietnam going in to attack bridges and river traffic. Your weapons, rockets and bombs. These fighter bombers use the carrier Kitty Hawk as their home base. The airstrikes destroyed vital waterway links used by the Viet Cong to transport men and supplies. 2 bridges are wiped out, while several small boats are also accounted for. In one day recently, these jets flew over 125 attack missions on North Vietnamese targets. Demonstrators protest outside the West Berlin Opera House, where the Shah of Iran with Empress Farah attends a performance of Mozart's Magic Flute. Some 2,000 were in the mob. Denouncing the Shah as a murderer who arrests, tortures, and kills political opponents, the crowd clashes with Berlin police. 1 student was killed, another 44 injured, including 20 policemen. 47 people were arrested and jailed. Riots have accompanied the 10-day state visit of the Shah in every West German industrial and tourist center to which he has gone.